1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister and the Saudi Crown Prince have agreed to further augment collaboration and cooperation to achieve mutually agreed goals. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia have signed a variety of agreements and memoranda of understanding to further strengthen and diversify bilateral relations. The United States, Russia, European Union and the United Nations have expressed deep concern over the violence in Jerusalem. An international medical journal, The Lancet, has slammed the Indian government for its mishandling of coronavirus pandemic, terming it an inexcusable act. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan and the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman have expressed satisfaction over the existing cooperation in bilateral military and security relations and agreed to further augment collaboration and cooperation to achieve mutually agreed goals. According to the joint statement issued on Prime Minister's three-day official visit to Saudi Arabia, which concludes today, the two leaders at the meeting reviewed all facets of bilateral cooperation and discussed regional and international issues of mutual interest. The two sides discussed ways to strengthen and enhance economic and trade relations by exploring areas of investment and opportunities available in the light of Saudi Arabia's 2030 vision and Pakistan's development priorities emanating from a shift from geopolitics to geoeconomics. The discussions also focused on increasing cooperation in other fields, including energy, science and technology, agriculture and culture. The Saudi Crown Prince assured the Prime Minister of his country's continued support to Imran Khan's vision to transform Pakistan into a modern, developed and welfare state. The two leaders stressed the need for concerted efforts by the Muslim countries to confront extremism and violence, reject sectarianism, and strive to achieve international peace and security. The two sides reaffirmed their full support for all the legitimate rights of the Palestinian people, especially their right to self-determination and the establishment of an independent state with pre-1967 borders and East Jerusalem as its capital, in accordance with the Arab Peace Initiative and relevant United Nations resolutions. The two sides emphasized the importance of dialogue between Pakistan and India to resolve the outstanding issues between the two countries, especially Jammu and Kashmir dispute, to ensure peace and stability in the region. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia have signed a variety of agreements and memoranda of understanding to further strengthen and diversify bilateral relations. According to the joint statement on Prime Minister Imran Khan's visit to Saudi Arabia, these agreements and memoranda of understanding include agreement on the establishment of Saudi Arabia-Pakistan Supreme Coordination Council, MOU in combating illicit traffic in narcotics, drugs, psychotropic substances and precursor chemicals, framework memorandum of understanding between Saudi Fund for Development and Islamic Republic of Pakistan for financing projects in energy, hydropower generation, infrastructure, transport and communications, and water resource development. Cooperation agreement in the field of combating crimes, an agreement on transfer of convicted prisoners. The Minister of Foreign Affairs of Saudi Arabia, Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud, says Prime Minister Imran Khan's visit to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is imperative and significant in strengthening relations between the two countries. In an interview with Pakistan television, he lauded the efforts made by Prime Minister Imran Khan for regional peace and progress. The Saudi Foreign Minister also welcomed the decrease in tension between Pakistan and India and said, "We are ready to play our role in the improvement of relations among the two neighbors." The President, Dr. Arif Alvi, has condemned the ongoing Israeli racism and atrocities against the Palestinians. In a tweet today, he said it is disgusting that the Western media is portraying Israeli atrocities and describing attacking scenes against Palestinians and Muslim worshippers as routine clash. He said the time is not far when the international politics will be based on ethics instead of personal interests. An international medical journal, The Lancet, has slammed the BJP-led Indian government for its mishandling of coronavirus pandemic, terming it an inexcusable act. In an editorial, the journal wrote that despite warnings about the risks of super spreader events, the Indian government allowed religious festivals, drawing millions of people from around the country, along with huge political rallies. The United States, Russia, the European Union, and the United Nations have expressed deep concern over the violence in Jerusalem. In a statement, the envoys called upon Israeli authorities to exercise restraint and avoid measures that would further escalate the situation. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Oman have denounced Israeli plans to evict Palestinians from their homes in Jerusalem amid soaring violence in the city. And now cricket. In the second and final cricket test of the two-match series against Pakistan at Harare, Zimbabwe in their first innings were 68 runs for the loss of 6 wickets a short while ago. Earlier, Pakistan declared the first innings at 510 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.